Hi, welcome to
Hi.
the Anna Nicole show. I'm
Welcome,
Nicole.
everyone.
She's Anna, if you couldn't put that together.
Anna with one N, by the way, in case anyone's
By the
wondering.
way.
By the way. Okay.
So yes, we do have a lot to talk about. First off, Anna got a haircut.
Yes, I did. I got bangs. Like it's
Bangs.
like 1992. Look at these
So
bangs.
I said she looks like a mom who's trying to be too cool. And
Do I
then
really look like a mom?
I was gonna say it looked like Joan Jett and Joe Dirt had a baby.
Ew, that's so fucked up.
I know. That's why I said it.
Well, you know what? It's that Facebook haircut, the wolf or the
No, I
butterfly
know.
cut.
I do it. I do it too. So wait,
And
when you do it, do you do two ponytails or one?
I did two because my bangs were a different
Mm.
one.
No, I meant like just the hair, not the bangs.
I think I just did one.
Because I've done it two times. Well, no, I do it all the time. I've been doing it for years. So I just put a
Mhm.
ponytail like here,
Uh-huh.
and then I cut. That's it.
Yeah.
And it always comes out super layered. Like I
Right?
get a lot of compliments all the time. And I'm like, why would I spend $70 going to get my hair cut? Because they
70
always mess
bucks?
it up.
I wish. I wish I could get a haircut for 70 bucks. Do you know what they charge me at a salon for just a
I haven't
wash,
been.
a haircut, a wash, and a blowout?
I have
At
no
least
idea.
$200 off
What?
the bat.
For a
200.
haircut?
200
Yeah,
right off the
I
bat.
haven't been in years. The last time I went to a place in Rochester and I just got a cut. I didn't even want a blowout because I didn't have the time. And it was
Hmm.
70 for like a wash and a cut. And
Yeah.
she like my hair was so uneven. So that's what made me like learn about it. I went online, like, how do I cut my own hair? And I saw that and I've been doing that since.
Hmm.
But I've also tried, like, I think just one ponytail is the wolf cut. I think the butterfly is two.
It's
So like
two.
you section it off here and then you section it off again. But I feel like that one you have to do like more after. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
you
it's
have to
not
trim it more
right.
and get a
But
little
no,
bit
I
more refined, you know?
so I have a small forehead,
Hmm.
as you could see. So like
Right.
bangs, I don't think would look good on me, but I think they look good on you.
Thanks. Yeah, my forehead's big.
Yeah, you have a little bit of a forehead.
Right? It's
You
like, hey
you
guys,
you
hi.
have you have a forehead. I have a three head.
A three head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine's four.
So, are you excited?
So
Like you said, you're leaving your job. Are you
I'm leaving
excited?
my job. I've never been happier because the amount of stress that I go
Mm,
through on a
I'm
daily
very
basis
happy for you
is not
because
even worth it.
if you guys don't know, Anna works in mental health, and she works for I'm not going to say the name, but it's like a
It's a nonprofit
nonprofit, right?
and
So, and it's a pretty popular one, but she's always like really stressed out, in a bad mood, super negative, and I'm like, Anna, like it's so bad for you to work in that environment when
it's
people aren't treating you right because
it's awful. It's
then the
just
rest of your day is in like a negative mindset and it's
it's
like you can't
horrifying. And I
and
hate being
it's
like that.
and it sucks because I know that she really wants to help people, but on the bright side we could use our platforms to help people.
We
And
can.
at least you have gained the knowledge to like learn how to deal with them,
Yeah.
with people that need help. So, and you have
Well,
a lot of
that
resources
that's
still, and you
true.
have a lot of resources and connections. So that's
Yeah.
all. That's a plus.
Yes,
But I think
absolutely.
what you're going to do suits you much
So
more.
oh my god, I can't
And,
wait. I
and
can't
listen,
wait.
every job has some stress, but like,
Oh yeah, but not like the shit I've been dealing with at work.
right.
Like no. I never get like that. You know? I hate
Oh,
being a crab patty.
I know, you're just
Turn
like,
into a
oh, like,
Baloo.
so. Oh, I also wanted to say the Johnny Cash shirt. First of all, I love Johnny Cash.
Oh,
I
thank
love the shirt, but with the bangs that says "Pick me."
you. Really? You think so?
I think that we should have a cat podcast because I have so many stories. First of all, I want to say the reason why my cats aren't fat, they eat a lot, but they go outside. And today there was my cat Spanky, a stray cat, Scoundrel, another stray cat, and Piglet. 5 in a row chasing each other, running in circles around the house like maniacs. I'm like, and you know what? They're being very, very picky right now. And I've been Googling like why I'm opening can after can that nobody's eaten anything. I make chicken. I bought a chicken. I roasted a chicken. Nobody wants it. I get raw chicken. I got salmon in a can. Tuna. No, nobody wants it. You know why? Because it's been nice out and they're downstairs in the basement catching mice and eating them. And remember sent you that text the other day? The
Mm-hmm.
cat caught a mouse downstairs, dragged it, I guess went to bring it, ran, like sped through the cat door in the living room. He must have opened his mouth. The mouse ran, caught it again, spud, ran back out.
Not this one. This one, he went outside yesterday, and Friday night when I got home, there were ants on my kitchen floor, and you know how I fucking hate ants. Of all
Mm-hmm.
bugs, I don't like any of them, especially ants inside my house. I don't go play in the dirt and like hang out on their ant hills. Don't come into my house. Don't hang out in my house. Like,
They're so annoying. Do you get those things?
yeah, I got the ant traps. Anyway, I get home
And they're
Friday
annoying
night. It's
too. I don't know what's
11:30 at
more
night,
annoying.
and there's like I'm not wearing my glasses, and I'm tired, and I'm like, what's all that speckly shit on the kitchen floor? When I put my glasses on, it's ants. I'm like freaking the fuck out. I'm cleaning the entire apartment till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I wake up on Saturday, and I scrub the shit out of the floor. I get every type of like organically family pet safe bug spray
They
that
don't work.
isn't toxic.
None of them work. I
No,
have
this
them all
works. It's
too.
called Viso or Zevo or something. They also
I
make it
think.
as a plug-in in the wall too, but that scared me a little bit. So I just got the
Well,
spray.
I'm gonna say real quick. Okay, ants. Doesn't matter how clean your house is. They're coming in because
Oh,
there could be one tiny little crumb.
it
They're
doesn't
coming in.
matter if there's a crumb or not. They're coming in.
Those little ant things work,
The
but
ant baits,
I
yeah.
don't
And
know
they're on
what's,
sale right now in Home Depot, by the way.
but they're really annoying too because like you have to put them. So like sometimes the cats will slap them around. One, two, when you sweep or something, it always gets moved, and it's like, or
Or it
if it's
gets
on the
trapped
counter,
underneath the cabinet or underneath the
it's like,
door.
so I hate those. But something that I've been doing. Oh, what's the other one? I forgot. Okay, but lemongrass is like, I have an old house. My house was built in 1920s. So the basement is like a dirt basement and I don't really go in there. I've been there a couple times, but there's like mad spiders in there. And you know. So we have like the vents, so they come in my house. Like there's constantly spider. There was like the first couple years, it was like I couldn't sleep at night. I don't know if I think I told you this. One day I was cleaning. When you clean and you clean your picture frames, you just dust around it, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever like take it off the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, you take your picture off the wall to dust it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't. I usually just like whatever.
No,
But
I take
anyway,
it off. I dust it and then I Windex the frame.
no, I don't do all that. But Anyway, and it's not that type of picture. It's like a board that sticks out, not like a glass frame. Like you don't want to get
Okay.
it wet. But anyway, one time I was just using the broom. I was just like on top of it, and I was gonna go dust it later. And the picture frame slid, and there was a sack like the size of a baseball, and it was a spider sack.
Yo, enough. I
Anna,
can't. Do
I
you
was
know what happened the other day?
crying, screaming.
Nicole,
I had to
Nicole,
suck it up with the vacuum.
Nicole.
It was like
I'm gonna
I'm
tell you
gonna
something.
I'm gonna put a picture up here to show you guys.
Um, I'm gonna show you something on my wall right now because it I couldn't sleep for like 3 weeks. So like a month ago, I get home from work and there's like
Don't
this
worry. Hold on, real quick. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna tell you how to solve this problem. Anyway, go on.
there's like this little spot on my wall, right? And I'm thinking, oh, it's probably like just like a little dust thingy or whatever. So the next day I see that it's gone, but maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. So a week goes by and all of a sudden I see the same thing on the wall and it's gotten bigger. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I get up there and it doesn't look like anything. And I don't know why I didn't wipe it off the wall. I just left it alone. So a few days after that, this is like probably like 2, 3 weeks ago, I walk in the door and I look at the wall and this brown little thing, it was a little dot. It looked like just a little tack
Yeah.
hole on the wall. So now it's like maybe an inch and a half long and it looks brown. So I get up there and there's like a hole in the wall. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And around the hole, it's like this weird brown fuzzy stuff. So I get a paper towel, I spray stuff on it, I go to wipe it, and it's baby tiny earwigs. I'm freaking out. I am freaking the fuck out. I call my dad. My dad's not answering the phone. I'm like shaking like a leaf. You would think like I'm being attacked by aliens, but there's earwigs in my wall. So now I'm like fucking crazy. I get bug spray. I have like organic raid or whatever, but I'm scared to use it. So I'm like, whatever. I don't
Mm.
care. There's a hole in the wall. Spray it in the hole. Tell my dad about it. He comes over. He's like, there is a hole in the wall. I'm like, yo, I told you. I'm not crazy. Like there is something in my wall. Okay. Whatever. 2 days later. 2 fucking days later. I get home from work. There's another hole. Next to that hole. Nicole.
How are they making the hole?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god! I
You
thought I
need
was
to
gonna.
get like a little jar of spackle. They sell like it's like
Yeah,
five
and I.
bucks.
That's literally what my dad did. I
So
was.
okay, finish. Sorry.
So I was crying. I'm like
I,
I can't even go in the house. There's like earwigs living in the wall, and they're trying to get out. They're gonna eat me. They're gonna eat us all. They're coming to get us.
well,
So
that's
my.
how I felt with the spiders. I was crying on the floor. I
Yeah,
mean, it was a sack. I'm gonna show
oh,
you. Send you a picture.
Nicole,
It was
I.
like the sack. I had to like. Jason came home. I was like.
Yeah, like
So
hyperventilating is the
I
worst.
understand.
The
Because
worst.
I thought they were all, it was going to explode. But I'm like, how did I not know that it was there? So, anyways, after that happened, I'm like, fuck this. I'm either getting the fuck out of this house. And this was like 2 years ago. So you might even remember this, me talking about this. But I was like, yeah, I'm so fucking done with this house. But then my life changed. I made a little mixture and I use lemongrass and peppermint oil with water, and I started spraying the shit out of it. I mean, like everywhere, like my bed, I would spray it on my bed before I went to sleep. I'd spray it on all the corners, spray it on my couch. I've maybe seen like 3 spiders since. And I used to see like 4 or 5 a day.
I'm gonna have fucking bugs.
Because
I'm gonna start
they
staring
don't,
at the floor again.
I know, but they don't like citrus. Most bugs
No, they
don't like
don't.
citrus. And a lot of bugs don't like peppermint. So
No.
I just mixed them together. And then I might even put lavender in there or whatever. But one, it's natural. It's safe for pets. And it fucking works better because I would do the Raid. But the thing is, when you're spraying that Raid on the corners, it drips. It's got this like oily drip. And it's like,
That's what I
I
had to
will.
do. I had to like spray this shit into the wall, into both holes. And then I had to put like this little thing and put like a spackle on it. And now I have it like stuffed with these like tissues until it's done drying, and then I can take it off.
If you know, then you know.
And there's this TikTok of this lady. I'll have to find it and send it to you, and I'll put it on the screen when I'm editing. But I think she said vinegar, that she takes vinegar, I think it was vinegar, and she rubs it around her door. And she said it's like no bugs come in. I think it was vinegar. I'm not sure. I'll send it to you later. But yeah, because there's like a lot of natural like ways with just like random things. And I swear, like when I tell you there was 4, 5, 6 spiders a day to like 4 and 2 years. In my office, there's a lot. What?
Think
That's
of
not bad.
a brown looking fuzzy caterpillar on your wall, and when you get up to it, you notice that the middle part of this brown fuzzy caterpillar is hollow, and that's the middle of your wall. That is now a hole, and the fuzzy part,
And
brown fuzzy part, is a little thingies on the end of the earwigs, and you don't
well,
realize this because the whole body of the earwig is white still.
maybe they just wanted to say hi.
Oh, dude, that was like and then I get home on Friday night and there's fucking ants on my floor. Ants on my kitchen floor. And then
Unfortunately, that's what comes with the heat. Bugs.
I can't. Listen,
So,
if I want to live in a third world country with bugs inside my house, I'll go live in South America. I live in New York for a fucking reason. I don't have bugs in my house. Maybe when I lived in Atlanta, it was okay. I had scorpions. Scorpions in
everybody
my
has bugs.
apartment. I was like, there is no fucking way in hell I'm living down here. I stayed there for almost 10 years. Fuck that. Not a chance. No.
All right, so let's stop talking. Let's stop talking about bugs. I'm sure people don't want to hear about bugs anymore.
They just so gross.
Okay, so did you see the thing that I sent you, the notes?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to talk about any of those things? Put that down. She didn't look at it. She's lying. Okay, so
I'm trying to remember what it says.
All right, first off, I was thinking, another thing I want to say is me and Anna talked, and I personally think it's a good idea is like when I go down to Long Island, if when we do our podcast, we have a different person on, all different walks of life. Yeah, I guess. Remember we talked about that?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And so we're going to try and make some changes so it's not like all over the place. But I was thinking like maybe we could, when we start doing like segments and stuff, we can, well, I have a couple ideas for that, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But one of the things on my list is, well, I've been watching Love is Blind. Have you watched the new season? So right now, if you didn't watch it, we're going to spoil.
I've never watched any of it.
You've never watched it? Oh my god.
Nicole,
Okay.
I don't do reality TV. I live in the
Anna,
real world. That's bad
you-
enough.
either do I, but this is a good one. So anyway, basically, if you don't know what the show is, it is they're in these like pods and they meet each other through a wall. They never see each other. And the only way they can meet is if the guy or the girl asks the other person to marry them. And then when they come out to meet each other, they're engaged.
Like
Right?
for
So
real.
that like it's for real. Then what happens is they go on like a honeymoon type thing for a week and then they move in together. And then the wedding is in 3 weeks. So it's crazy.
Hold on. I'm just catching my breath. I'm like trying to take deep breaths right now. Just give me a minute, because like that's a lot.
So it's a lot. And the thing is there's a couple people, not everybody winds up getting married, but there's a couple people that do, and they're still married. They're really happy. And they like, because here's the thing. And if you've ever been like in jail or in like rehab, I don't know what other
Yeah, the
places to
jail
say.
pen pals is on there. Sorry.
Right. So no, it's okay. Every day feels like a week. You know what I mean? Like, because you're not doing anything, you don't have all the other distractions. So every day is like a week, and it's the same like that. And there, they strip everybody down of like stuff. Like, yeah, they can get dressed and stuff, but like they don't have their phones. They're not sleeping in like big comfy
And Love
beds.
Is
They're sleeping.
Blind.
Yeah, they don't show all that. But anyways,
So they're like
so
in these prison pod kind of things.
no, I'll show you really quick.
Okay.
Hold on, let me share a screen quick.
Yeah.
These are the pods, right? So here, I probably could find a clip on YouTube of Love Is Blind. Hold on.
Where are these pods?
So you got, I don't know where they are, but they are all over. They go to different like cities. Hold on. Okay. So this girl, she is on the show, and she was talking to the guy, and she's like, do you ever, does anybody ever think you look like any celebrity? Now, you're not supposed to really speak about your looks. Like, that defeats the purpose of the show,
Right.
So she said she looks like Megan Fox.
Okay.
Look, do you see her?
She looks like a male version of Megan Fox.
And then she said she doesn't think so. That's just what people say. So there was like mad controversy on that because the guy definitely picked her
And was
because she said she looked like Megan Fox. Like,
and
there's
he
no
looks nothing.
because he was like Megan Fox. Yeah, and then when he sued her, he was like, "Yeah, she definitely lied about the Megan Fox thing." So, anyways, so this show. Let's go back to this. Okay, so this show, like, you meet each other based on personality. Like, you're not, and the other thing is like you have like hours to get to sit and talk to get to know this person, like to really get to know them. So, anyways, I was thinking it reminded me of when I was in jail, and a lot of people don't know like about jail pen pals.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably don't know too. So basically, it's like this big thing. There's nothing to do. You're in jail. Like, everybody is horny and whatever. So how you could meet people is either like when you're walking by or you're in yard and like the guys are out, they'll be like, what's your name? Or what's your I forgot the number or whatever. And then they'll like 2 days later you'll get like a letter from them. Or if
What guys in the yard?
In jail.
I thought they were like separated.
They are, but there's only a fence.
Oh.
so sometimes you could like get away with like, talking quickly to them. And also
Ah.
like in the beginning, I was in programs, I would do gardening. I was with guys all day.
Ah.
So like and like I also, when I did the scare program. I don't know. I did something where I went down and talked to the kids about like why I was in jail, and instead of getting paid, you got like real food. So, and I
What's
was
real
in
food?
like cheeseburgers and hot dogs and chicken sandwiches,
And what did you have before that?
jail food,
What's jail food?
no seasoning, disgusting, frozen, gross, really gross.
Really? It's really that bad?
It's bad. Like I use more Sasson than I mean I would buy 2 packets of Sasson a week. That's the only seasoning. So
That's
it would be
crazy.
like bland mashed potatoes, cold peas from a can, and then it would be like turkey chopped up into little pieces with gravy, like or like chicken. Like that was like the good day, and the chicken was like that 10-pound bag for $6 at the supermarket, like the grossest chicken. So yeah. Anyways, we got real food for like a real cheeseburger. I was like, I'll sell my soul at this point. You know what I mean?
That's hysterical.
So, but I was with like guys because guys would tell the stories too, and whatever. So anyway, but also another way to find a pen pal would be people on your floor, like their pen pals would say, "Do you have any names for my boys to write?" You know what I mean? Because new people would come in and they're writing this girl, and they're like, someone's like, "How do I get a pen pal?" "Oh, I'll give my name to my boy and whatever." So I started getting like crazy amounts of letters. Like it was like when mail came, we were like, mail, like we're
Like,
like so excited.
yeah, like Blue's
When you
Clues.
get like a stack, it's like so exciting because it's the only excitement you have in your day. So it's
Right.
like then you get all these letters to read, then you have to write back, and like whatever.
It keeps you busy.
So right, and I met this one guy, and I mean, I was in there for 8 months, and pretty much, I think maybe like 6 months, I was writing him every day. So every day I got a letter from him. Every day I sent him a letter, and it's weird because we're not texting. We're writing a like we gotta wait for the response, but
Like in the
also
5th grade.
right, and also it's like when you get to a certain point in your relationship, it's like you take it to the next step. So now you're getting like sexy time, like
Oh.
all these like sexy stories of like what he wants to do with you.
Oh.
So I really liked his personality, and like, listen, I have nothing to do. I'm in a place where I have no distractions, and I really liked him at the time. And I had an image of him. He had sent me a picture, so I kind of knew what he looked like, but I was getting out first. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go visit you. You know what I mean? And I went, I was so excited. He was getting out in like a month. And I got there, and we already planned, like, to make out because you're allowed to make out quick. And he's shorter than me. And he's not what I expected, not what I thought. And I still kissed him because, and when he's,
you do what you gotta do, girl.
and because I was like, all right, well, this is still the guy I've been like, really liking. Who cares if he's short? But then, like, his voice, no,
No.
no. It was like, I don't even remember. I blocked it out.
Oh.
Then he would call me all the time, and like, it costs money to. So I'm like, dude, I'm not going to answer like every 5 minutes. And he was like talking crazy. It was like so not the person that I thought I was talking to. Like, it was like a completely opposite. And like, once I got in the world, and I was like, and then I met
Mm-hmm.
Jason, to be completely honest. I met Jason. I was like, bye. But,
Right.
and then I met Jason. I was like, bye. But,
Right.
but it was like, and I got to imagine that it's something like that there, except for the fact that like you're going there and you get to talk to the person. You're going there with the expectations to find love. Like, obviously, we're not going to jail to find love. Try and put
No.
yourself in the middle.
Sorry. The table moved before, so I don't know how I was sitting.
I know, it just moved. It just moved again. That's why I said it.
Hold on. Is that better? No.
No, you have to be in the middle of the thing.
Hold on.
There you go. So I have to imagine, like, you're sitting in there. There's nothing to do for, I think it's like a week or 2 weeks. And you're talking to this person and you're really feeling them. But you have no other distractions. So a lot of the times with the contestants is when they get into the real world, or, you have to have like, you could really, really like someone's personality, but if you're not physically attracted to them,
not gonna work.
It's not going to work.
Seeing is believing. All right. Seeing is believing. Right, Baloo?
There's another show called Married at First Sight.
I heard about that one. It's
and
a
that
lot
one,
of like reformed prison guys, though. I feel.
Oh, that's my dream.
So what we strive for now that we're 40.
What was I gonna say? Oh, but that one at least, it's picked by a matchmaker.
Okay.
Anna, we should have done that. We would have been such good matchmakers. You would be better, but
yeah, maybe
the single matchmakers.
Yeah, right.
So, anyways,
my choice, honey.
I would go on the show if it was like 30s and 40s. Like, I don't want to like meet 22-year-olds, obviously, but it is a really good show. Also, it just really reminded me a lot of like what expect, because they say that a lot. Like, each day is like a week, and it's true. Like, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you've had like almost everything stripped from you. Like, time feels like a really, really long time.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
and it's never.
anyways, I just thought that I would share, because people don't realize. I know there's like prison shows and stuff like that, but like pen pals, it's like, dude, it's the excitement of the day. And now I got to imagine now with the internet and stuff, you could email. I wonder if you could face call. Like, I don't know if you could face call guys, but like, I don't know.
They have FaceTime in prison.
Oh, and apparently, like, the guards are supposed to read the mail first. So like, I'd be getting some frisky things. And also I had like another guy. I had like a lot of pen pals. Like, I had a lot.
Okay.
But I only stuck with one. The other ones I kind of got rid of because they would like send me dick pics. Like a picture, like an actual photo. Like, it wasn't through a phone. Like, it was like, here, keep this for life. Then when we stopped talking, he wrote me a letter asking for it back so I could send it to someone else. There you go, sir. Don't mind the stains. Oh, and while we're on this topic, I'm gonna get a little.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna get a little graphic about like.
You wanted back a used dick pic?
Well, what do you mean used? What do you mean used? First of all,
just say.
I didn't.
Oh, go ahead.
He wanted. And the crazier part though about this, the only way for you to get pictures is to have someone mail them or bring them in. So like, I had to have my mom bring me in pictures so I could send them to guys. So I was like, Mom, go to CVS and print out like 7 copies of this one picture of me. People don't realize, or like people can mail it to you. But during count, which count is like a time that they go around the prison and they count you. So you're locked in for like an hour, twice a day, and then like at night they do another count, but then you can't get in out of your cell like after a certain point. Anyways, so count was the time everybody was like, Ricker. If you don't know what that means, playing with themselves, right?
Okay.
So where I was for most of my time was on a block where it was like cell. Like everybody could, if I go or like really low, the person next to me can hear. Everybody can hear everything. So it was like a joke. Like girls would be like, all right, I got my deodorant stick. People would steal like bags, like plastic bags if like apples came with it. What was they using? And they would use put it over the toothbrush holders. But then a lot of people used their deodorant because it was thicker. It was because it was the roll-on ones, so it was like a circle. And like you could just hear people, like it was just known that's what we're gonna do at this time. Like, and you would just hear like everyone, but then you'd hear the keys because the guards have to go like around. They're not in front of you the whole time. They're counting. So like you hear them, and we had this guy, two guards. I mean, smoking hot, like blue eyes, like. So I'd be there, like, oh, I hope he catches me, like that's what you're thinking about. And he knew, like, our floor, we were a bunch of hornballs. Is this
seriously Orange Is the New Black?
It's a lot like it. I was reading that book in jail, and I was like, this is literally what's going on. They portrayed it pretty well. There were girls hooking up. If I was a lesbian, I would have been getting some every day. But he would be like, ladies, put your pants on, before he walked down our floor.
Holy shit.
Yep. Oh, and I want to tell you this one more story. One night, I think it might have been New Year's Eve or Thanksgiving, and we were being like rowdy, like bad. And I don't know what happened. I think a girl in a different unit OD'd, and something happened where they got pepper sprayed over there. That like where I don't know what was going on. Maybe we were drinking hooch. We did make it a couple times. I'm not sure if it was that night, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But what we would do is we'd make these fat girl cakes, right? So what it was because you could buy stuff off commissary. It was, you buy a crumb cake, you take the top off of the crumb cake, smash it up, buy M&Ms, mix it with the top of the crumb cake, get Snickers, smash that up, mix that up with the crumb cakes and the M&Ms, get a brownie. And then you get hot chocolate, put that in there, and then we would make caramel with like maple syrup and something else. So we would put the cake from the crumb cake, then we'd drizzle like some of like the hot chocolate and then the caramel, and then we'd put that crumble stuff in the middle, and then we'd take the brownie, and then we put the crumble stuff in the middle, and we would like cut it in half so there's 4 layers, and then like on the top would be like the boom, And when we made a fat girl cake, and everybody had to put in something, like, you had to put in like a candy or whatever. And we would get this, and then we'd drizzle it with the freaking caramel. Oh my God, it was so fucking good. That's why I got so fat, honestly, fat girl cakes. And we don't have sugar or anything, so we get fucking wild, like bouncing off the walls, like from no sugar. So anyway, they were like screaming, the COs telling us to shut up. So now we get locked up, right? And everybody is like, take your blankets, throw them out. Like, I don't know why we were doing this, but people were doing it. And then everyone's like, take your clothes off and just dance on your bed. And everybody was taking their clothes off and dancing on their bed, naked, right? And the COs.
Romper room.
It was this video. I took my shirt off, but I had like a bra. I was like, I'm not getting naked here. But I know for a fact a lot of people were. They were screaming. They winded up taking the fire hose and spraying the shit out of us water until we stopped. And we were all like, I was laughing so hard that I almost peed my pants, even though I had a toilet right next to me in my cell. Like it was like the funniest thing. Like people, and I was like, because I really wanted to annoy everybody. So like when people were trying to sleep, I'd make like these really stupid sounds. I'd be like just I can't even think of one, but like the most annoying ones, and then people would follow me and do them like even more annoying.
Oh my God, Nicole.
And I would literally, it was like I would die laughing, but I didn't care about getting sprayed. I was like, spray me, shower. Nobody cared. I mean, these girls, like, you know,
Well, you're in prison.
on that floor was all like, it was bloods, like black girls, mostly bloods, yeah, because Crips wouldn't be in there, and white heroin addicts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like such a difference of people, but like we all got along. And listen, I'm not trying to promote jail or anything. All I am saying is that two
Fat
things.
girl
One,
cakes.
fat girl cakes are cool, but you got to make the best out of a bad situation. Like, what was the point of me sitting in jail being miserable? I tried to really focus on like what it is I wanted to do when I got out, while having fun. And I think I needed that. I mean, I was coming off of drugs, and but listen, I don't ever fucking want to go back. I could tell the stories, no problem. Like, I don't want to go back or anything like that. But it did remind me anyways, the whole point of me talking about it was about Love is Blind. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, now you know. I never told you that, have I?
No, you never have.
But
now I know.
I have so many, and they've been popping up. Crazy stories. Like, I forgot.
Really?
Because I try to block that out. Oh, okay. Real quick. Remember how I told you I would go down and talk to the kids? I'd go down and talk. So,
to the younger ones?
high school kids would come in.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then we would speak to them. We'd tell them our story.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Haas came in with the Sable kids. The hot social studies teacher.
No.
And I talked to him for like a half hour after.
Stop. Oh, shit.
I'll save that for a whole nother day because that's a whole nother story in itself.
I can see that.
And there was a couple other people. Oh, I think I said the nurse. I'm not gonna say his name, but
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And he didn't even say hi to me. I wasn't sure if it was him. I was like, is that him? But he didn't even say hi to me. And he was every day was my nurse. Like, gave me my medicine. And he never was like, and like I hung out with him for years, like daily.
Dick.
I was like, there's no way he's a nurse. But anyway, guys, so we're trying to just do some things and figure this out. Until then, it's just gonna be like whatever. But
whatever.
Stick with us.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else you want to say for today?
No, it's Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I got my little 4-leaf clover pin one of my patients gave me the other day.
Are you Irish?
I started telling a lot of the clients that I was leaving last week, and they've been like giving me like the cutest little things. But one of my patients, his mom gave me the cutest little gold 4-leaf clover for St. Patrick's Day. But here's the best part. She's from Trinidad.
Aw, that's funny. All right, so wait.
She's so cute.
Was there anything else you want to say for the podcast? Bye, bitches.
That's it. Peace out, homies.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Ciao, Piscow.
Okay, let me.
I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they